Okay, so what are the requirements to passing the Claude Certified Foundations Architect exam? Well, the first thing here is you want to visit this page. And as I mentioned before, this is actually the third part in our series, but you can access all the resources that I'm referencing in our online WAP community. And how you're going to be able to do that is it's in the description, but I'm also going to walk you through it right now live, which is I'm going to click back over here. Give me a second. You're going to go and if you go over, you're watching it most likely right now. You're definitely watching it from the Richard Chen YouTube channel. You'll come over here and you'll go to this online WAP community under our description, and you'll be able to just access all the resources are all there. I'm not gatekeeping anything. Let's go ahead and get back over to this. So you go over to this page here. I'm going to pop this open for you. And you're going to see this thing called the Partner Network Learning Path. And let me go ahead and see. So congratulations on taking the first step. There are a total of 4 modules here. Introduction to Agent Skills, Building with Claude API, Introduction to Model Context Protocol, Claude Code in Action. So let's do the breakdown. You've got 6 lessons, 85 lessons, 14 lessons, 21 lessons. Just right here alone, this isn't a very good representation of what you need to do, because like I've actually asked both Gemini and Claude that going through it chronologically as they've had listed is going to keep you very stuck and confused. So when we're going to be setting up our game plan, which is going to be in a few videos from right now, I'm going to actually suggest to you an alternative solution. If you want to go ahead and follow this order, you totally can. You totally 100% can. But let's just say you pass everything. Let's go ahead and actually start this thing with the end in mind. You want to visit this page as well. And this page, which we also have, everything is listed right here in the Google Docs. So that's why you want to come into WAP. The next thing that you want to go ahead and do is when you register for this page, you're going to go over to this landing page here. There is an exam guide. And in the exam guide, you will see the Foundation Certification Exam guide. And everything that you need to know is in this PDF. And you're probably going to be taking a look at this PDF, wondering to yourself, and what the fuck am I supposed to do with this motherfucker? We're wondering the same thing. So, but rest assured, we got you, right? Let's go ahead and break it down. What do you need to know to go ahead and actually pass the exam? First things first is you need to have a company email, a partner company employee email, which means you're associated with a company like us, or you can by all means try to submit yourself in there. But let's find out. We're associated with more than a few brands, like this one here with 11 Labs, right? So like it takes a while too. I think for us, it took about, we got approved, the initial approval. We're not full approved yet, but we still need to get our people to pass May 14th. And boom, it just blew up. Like I didn't even see this thing in my email. This was like a Thursday. I didn't even see this thing in my email until like Sunday. But give me a second here. I think the partnership came out March 12th. So we waited about 60 days. I imagine right now there's probably I don't know, maybe they sped up the process because they're an AI first company at the end of the day, right? If it took us as a brand to go out there and wait 60 days out, I don't know how long. It could be faster, it could be slower. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not trying to aggravate you. I'm just letting you know. It could be just easier with the company, or maybe you know somebody else in your network, right? But either way, you don't need an email to start the courses, okay? You can start the courses with any email, but you do need an email to register for the exam. We have a 120-minute exam and it's proctored. So it's 2 hours and it's 60 multiple choice questions. Your score is going to be delivered within 2 business days, and then afterwards they're going to give you a LinkedIn badge that you can add and flex on your LinkedIn. The exam pricing is $99, and that money goes straight over to Dario and fam, right? This is the breakdown of what it is that you'll be tested on. And then you have basically all the exam scenarios right here. Okay. This full scenario is in the exam guide, right? You can also scroll just to go out there and see more. But you have a total of 6 scenarios. And then you have right here, who's the certification for? What are the prerequisites? Like, will the exam be proctored? Yes. This is actually something I think people really need to know, which is like how many attempts are permitted? It's one attempt. I'm thinking that if you just don't pass and you drop 99 bucks, like you could just drop the $99 and actually just take it over again. Don't quote me on that because I honestly don't know. I sincerely doubt that if you don't pass on your first round, you have a lifetime ban to a company that's becoming more and more hyper relevant to us every single day. So I doubt that. But I think the $99 probably covers one exam. Like when you're doing something like a cybersecurity certificate, you can buy a voucher along with your kind of like your bonus voucher where you could, for an extra 50 bucks, you got to take it twice just in case you don't pass it the first time around. Which is actually another reason why you want to get in on this WAP community, because we are hosting practice exams in here. But like you need to get in there, right? Cost is $99, and then you'll have a badge that you can go out there and add on LinkedIn. It's probably one of the most relevant badges. So these are the requirements of actually passing this exam. Having said that, though, you don't need a partner company email to start, but you start the courses, but you will need to go out there and register. So what generally people have been doing, because like a lot of people, they just show that they're procrastinators, is they take all the courses the first time around on their personal email, and then the company will issue out an email because they don't want to just like, we're just gonna like wait it out like until you guys do it. That's how some companies have done it. Some companies have done something else. But there's a lot of procrastinators on it, so that's actually where some of the opportunities are at. Once you've actually passed all four, let's just say you've passed all four and you've done it with a company email, well, the next thing is what are the requirements to getting onto the Claude Partner Network? I'm about to go ahead and cover that for you right now. Stay tuned for the next video.